Ah, what is up, y'all? Spur of the moment live stream. And as always, depending on the activity in the stream and in the chat, will determine how long I stay on. Just trying to get set up here. Okay. This is not the sturdiest of camera stands, but fuck it. It'll work. So, I think I had a pretty successful live stream last night after the fights. At one point, the room was up to 40 people. If you're just now joining the stream, say hello and what country you're from so I can say hello back and give your country a shout out. But other than that, again, as always, depending on the activity and the number of viewers and the activity that's going on in the chat will determine how long I stay on for this session. Thanks for the like. So tonight, I do plan on doing another live stream tonight. Not sure what time. And actually, I jumped on this time to do something that I usually don't do. Kendra Fitch says, hey, what up, Kendra? Damn, it just jumped up to 19. Alright, so I usually don't do this, but I'm kind of in a sticky situation until Monday. Hold on a second. Sick Dot says over 900 views in your last live. Congrats, Unc. Thank you for that. Alright, so no. As a matter of fact, that's what I was about to make a comment on. I do appreciate and understand your view there, Kendra, about the stop smoking, but I'm just not ready to stop. TEDI says hello from Manchester, UK. Well, welcome to the live stream, and shout out to Manchester, UK. No, I'm only going to say this once. Where are you? Wait, Max's financial talk. Why are you not ready to stop? I'm just not. Bye. Clary. Are you saying bye like goodbye, or bye as in bisexual, or I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. Ajmal Meher, hopefully I said that correctly. Smoking mean. Sick Thought says I think she meant hi. Oh, okay. Well, hi. To Clary. Max's financial talk. You are frying your brain. Actually, nicotine doesn't fry the brain. THC doesn't fry the brain. But LSD does. Anyway. Oh, wait, no. So does ecstasy. But anyway. So I'm smoking these nasty-ass filtered cigars. I really don't like that. And I usually don't ask people for well, I say donations are accepted, not expected, which it's true. You don't have to donate, but if you want to, I'm going to accept it. Hey, Powder Girl says, hey, JD, welcome back to the live stream there. All right, so here's the deal. I'm kind of in a screwed position until Monday. How am I feeling? A lot better than I was when I was in the hospital there. Max's Financial Talk, then go to rehab. I did go to rehab. Fuck rehab. I don't want to quit. Rehab's for quitters. Why would I take up a bed from someone that wants to quit and I don't? Honestly, Max Financial Talk, if I was to try to explain why, it would take way too long. But I am going to break my own rule here. I do have a side job on Monday, so I will have some cash on Monday. But I'm trying to come up with 10, 20 bucks to get by till then. If you would like to contribute to that, my Cash App is $UNCLEJD333 on Cash App. So, if anybody can help with 10 to 20 bucks, you know how to do it. Enough about that, though, because I really don't like asking people for money and shit. That shit bothers the fuck out of me. Bio Short says, where are you from? I am from the Tampa area of Florida. Bio underscore Short says, I'm from India. Shout out to India. Please reply if possible, please. Yeah, shout out to India. And hopefully I said your name correctly. Is it Vipin? So much for kind attention and replies, sir. Yeah, not a problem. Not a problem. I just hope I said your name correctly. La T. Hopefully I said that correctly. Yes, I do smoke pot. I also use THC oil and stuff like that. I'm actually about getting ready to hit my pen here in a minute. And depending on where you're at, during our American elections, legalization of recreational marijuana was one of the things that we voted on in the state of Florida, at least, and it passed. So we get to smoke weed where we want. Check out Julian Marley's song, Let Me Go. That pretty much tells you how I feel. Max Financial Talk, you're homeless, right? Yes, I am. I do have a couple of people that I can, crash with a night here, a night there. And stuff like that. But for the most part, to make it easy, yeah, I'm just straight up homeless. Max Financial Talk repeated the question. In case you didn't catch it, yes, I am homeless. I am currently looking for work. It's not like I'm just sitting on my ass. There's three categories of homelessness, okay? There's hobos, there's tramps, and then there's bums. Me, I'm a hobo, okay? I look for work. I do work when I can, when I'm physically capable of doing, to make, to earn my keep. And I'm willing to travel certain amounts of distance for it. Max's Financial Talk. Right now I'm at my friend's house. I call it my extended stay hotel. But it's still in Tampa, Florida, I'll say that. Excuse me. But like I was saying, I am looking for work. Not physically capable to do manual labor, but except for owning the call center that I've worked in, I've basically worked every position possible except for the front desk secretary, HR, and any staff that own the company. Let's see. Wait, hang on a second. Okay, Max's Financial Talk. Fortunately, I do receive food stamps, so I do put my food stamps towards my food, and I use the cash that I come up with on things that I can't use food stamps for. Let's see. I'm going to hit my pen until the light blinks. I may have to take several breaths to do that, but it will be continuously hitting it till the light blinks. But yeah. So here we go with this. See, I'm not trying to be an asshole when people tell me not to do something and I do it anyway. I'm not trying to be an asshole. It's just we're all free to choose what we do. All right. To answer Sick Dot's question, yes, it was highly disappointing. Very disappointing. Now, I will say this, not a big fan of the Paul brothers, but Jake, the way that he conducted himself at the end of the fight, I can respect that. But I think it was all publicity setup. Amanda Serrano got fucking robbed of the victory that she deserved. Max Financial Talk, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to do it. I mean, if you don't want to subscribe just because I'm, smoking or hitting my weed oil, that's totally your call. I respect your decision not to subscribe. But what I do with my lungs should not affect the way that you feel about my content. That's just my opinion. But if you want to subscribe, subscribe. If you don't, don't. Sick Dot, the Barrios versus Ramen was the highlight of the... Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. And by the way, Barrios won that by far. There was a couple of rounds where Ramos was doing good, but Azteca Barrios, that motherfucker deserved the win. Oh, sorry, hold on. Doing the blink thing. Yeah, this is probably gonna get me there. Yeah, Lati Serrano's eye was messed up pretty bad. Lati says Barrios made a crazy comeback. Yeah, he did. Sick Dot says I couldn't agree more. I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty fucking hot out. And that's why I'm in the shade as much as I can be at the moment. Alright, doing it till it blinks. I'm gonna call it. I'm not sure if it's already called this or not, but I'm gonna call it doing a blinky. I'm thinking if I do 2 or 3 blinkies, I should be good. Instead of all these, instead of a multiple pulls off the pen. Lottie says I live in northern Michigan, and it's 32 out right now. I'm not gonna lie. Went up to close to Pontiac somewhere. I can't remember the name of the city. It's where one of my great aunts had lived. Went up there when I was 7 years old. The snow. And the snow is deep enough in some spots to come up to my waist when I was 7. And I thought that was one of the coolest fucking experiences. We've actually had it down to 32 and below 32 down here in Florida also before. Had an El Camino that the bed was filled with water and it turned to ice. Madison Gonzalez says hi. Madison, how's it going? Welcome back to this to the live. But the water in the back of my El Camino turned to ice. The 12-pack of Pepsi that I put on the ground was slushy. And I was sitting out there in a pair of shorts and a tank top. Fucking loving it. But nowadays, I get cold and it hurts. But I'd much rather be hurting in the cold than dying in the heat. You can always put more on. You can only take so much off before you start having to remove skin. But anyway. T says Taylor was fighting dirty. Yep. She was. And her little speech after the fight. It was bullshit. And for them to act as if they didn't know what the fuck they were doing, that was bullshit. Amanda Serrano got fucking robbed. And she was still, you know, she stood her ground on the way that she felt that the fight went, but she still hugged Taylor. Gotta give her credit on that. Oh yeah. T, I agree. Those headbutts definitely were dirty. And the look on her face whenever she would look at it, it's like, what? What did I do? What? And it's like, bitch. T says, Taylor said it was an accident, even though you could clearly see that they were intentional. Yeah. I mean, you don't do the same mistake over and over, or accident over and over and over. And if it is an accident, it's due to willful ignorance. Mm. All right, so for those of you that knew I was in the hospital last week, I still have some pain that comes and goes. Um, so, if I'm reacting to pain, I do apologize. But let me catch up to the chat here. Latif says, and when Serrano started making a comeback, Taylor would hold her. Yep. I mean, you even got the referee giving her a warning, like a few times. And then he finally takes a point away. Personally, there should have been more points taken away sooner. But what do I know? Excuse me. Now, I can. He says, yeah, it was bullshit. Okay. Personally, I kind of think that this whole fight night was set up to distract all of us from noticing what was going on behind the black curtain. Latif says Serrano deserved that win, not Taylor. Damn right. Damn right, Serrano deserved it. But I mean, as countries around the world were watching the fights last night, governments around the world, to our knowledge, were pretty silent. No politicians made it to the fight. Didn't show any politicians via Zoom or anything watching the fight. It was all Hollywood stars and musicians and, you know, fighters and stuff like that. I wonder what type of conversations were going on amongst the puppet masters. And the Paul versus Tyson fight wasn't fair at all. We had a 27-year-old that was pumped up on roids fighting a senior citizen. Very true. That is one aspect that is very true. But there's a lot of contributing factors on the Paul Tyson fight, in my opinion. Tyson's last fight being won by submission. That's a good way to end his boxing career. Because winning by submission in boxing? That says more than knocking somebody out, because here's the deal. If you manage to knock somebody out, that means that person is still in, the other person is still in the fight. They're still trying, and you know, were fortunate enough to get that knockout punch in there. But when the person you're fighting against gives up, that's true victory. Sick Thought says, Mike did it solely for the money. I don't think it was malicious. Maybe it was for his family, but it was a total disgrace. Only 97 punches thrown was wild. Right? Latif says Tyson's last fight was 2 decades ago, so it wasn't even close to fair. Yeah, I can give you that. But like I said, there's multiple contributing factors to it. I feel like that meme with the guy from, you know, Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where he's got the conspiracy map and shit. I feel like that guy right now. Latal is, welcome back, Latal. Hopefully I'm saying it correctly again. Hello from Argentina. Shout out to Argentina. Does the opinions of others affect you in relation to being jobless and things like that? Nope. Doesn't affect me in any way. It was a money grab, but now the world will be waiting to see Jake fight someone his age, and not an MMA fighter, but an actual boxer. Hell, I'd love to see him fight Conor McGregor. Yeah, I feel you there. Let's see. Well, I got to go to the dispensary, so see you later. All right. Keep an eye out for the next live. I'll check, you know, I'll see you again then. Stay safe. But, yeah, no. You're entitled to your opinion. I'm the one that has to go to bed with me. I'm the one that has to wake up with me. I can't escape me because I'm not going to commit suicide. And if I committed homicide, I still wouldn't be escaping me. So, I know what effort I'm putting out. I know what goals I have ahead of me. And me being on the streets, I've only been on the streets now for about 7 or 8 months this time. I was video documenting, like a video diary, and decided to share it on YouTube. And that's all it started out as. And then it exploded into a whole bunch of other shit. So, your opinion is your opinion. If you think I'm lazy, that's okay. I know that I'm not. I know that it's my own fault that I let my diabetes get out of control and my body turned on itself and started eating all my muscle tissues, along with various other health conditions that I got, to where I'm not physically capable to do manual labor anymore. The only type of work that I can do would be a desk job, because I have a hard time walking. And when you're homeless and disabled, nobody wants to hire you because you would be considered a liability. But I have too much integrity to lie. So I tell them I'm homeless. And they see the way that I walk, with a walking stick and a walker and all that. But I still try. And at the end of the day, y'all aren't going to give me my victory. Y'all ain't going to show up to my celebration. So once I do get to the point that I'm trying to get to, I can share that experience with y'all through video, but uh, who's going to be able to take the time out of their day to come all the way over to the United States, to come to Florida? Because a lot of my viewers, at least I would say at least half of my viewers, are from other countries. Some as far as New Zealand and Russia, Australia. I had a few people that watch from Iran, and it's like, then I've got Canada, United States of America, Mexico, Brazil, UK, France. I got viewers from around the world. And I can share my victory experience via video. But until I get there, I'm not going to cry about the journey to that point. I'm going to take this as a learning experience. I'm going to turn it into a positive, which is what I'm trying to do by doing the channel and videos and stuff like that. And then, once I get back on my feet, I'm going to use my social media outreach and my in-person outreach capabilities to help others. So yeah, have your thoughts and opinions about me. But on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and bring this live stream to an end. Probably be back on in the later part of the evening, Eastern Standard Time, United States of America, aka Florida time. But I'll make a post announcing when I'll be back on. For now, Uncle JD signing out. As always, everybody stay safe.